Hi everyone. Well, no one's there yet because I haven't really said it out and going live. It's just a quick how do you do? I haven't been doing felt like crafty wise, but been doing some crafting with my son who I home teach. His name's Jamie, because I took him out of school, and we've been doing a lot of learning. I just want to see how you all are. I'm not going to be on very long. It's just as the time is, what was it? 1:05, and I'm picking up my other children from school in a bit, so I'll be doing some more home learning in the car because that's what we do. I just wanted to know how you are. Oh, my hair's a mess, isn't it? It's really bad. Been reading some books. I've actually bought some new books I'm going to show you. I've got it's let's have a look. It's called Love You to Death and High Stakes by Meg Cabot. And she says in the back, the prologue is called, I guess it's called the prologue. It says, I can see ghosts, I can talk to ghosts, and if necessary, I can kick some serious ghosts' butt. Susan Simon has an unearthly gift. She is a mediator. She must help trapped and tortured souls move on to the next world. But not all spooks want her guidance or want to go quietly. That's when Susie has to get tough. Then she meets Jessie, a drop-dead gorgeous ghost who just happens to haunt her bedroom. It's hard to boot a guy into the afterlife when he makes your heart beat faster, even though he's been dead for 150 years. So that's the one I'm going to be reading soon. And I've got another. It's actually a trilogy, so it looks interesting. Got these from the charity shop yesterday. Sorry for the shakiness. That's the first one. And this is called Generation Dead by Daniel Waiters. And this one is all about the dead boy reached for her, his pale eyes glowing in the darkness. All over the country, teenagers who die aren't staying dead. Against her better judgment, Phoebe finds herself drawn to Tommy Williams. He's gorgeous, funny, on the football team, and dead. But not everybody is accepting as Phoebe. There are those who would like to rid the community of this sinister phenomenon, and they'll stop at nothing to achieve it. A deeply compelling, sparkling original story about discrimination, prejudice, and peril of love. So that's that one. And then I got the same one, this called Kiss of Life, the same author. And this is like the second to the trilogy I'm watching. When Phoebe's best friend Adam takes a bullet for her, it proves everyone right. Adam is in love with her, and now that he's come back to life, Phoebe is more important than ever. A zombie can come back from the death faster if they have loved and kissed, which means Phoebe has to say goodbye to Tommy Williams, the other zombie in her life. While coaxing Adam back to reality and fending off Tommy's advances, Phoebe tries to carry on as normal. But what's normal when teenagers are rising from the dead and scores of others want nothing more than to send them back to their graves? And does having a zombie boyfriend make Phoebe a target too? Witty and well written by New York Times. So that sounds interesting. Oh, who's there? Oh, I've got one person watching. Hi Sue. Mwah. Hello. I'm just showing some of the books that I'm actually going to be reading. And I might just put what I think about it, or do like a book review sort of thing. I like to flit about. I like to read different. I mean, I've read a lot of books. I just haven't got into it for a while because I do, home learning with Jamie and that. But I'm thinking to start this one. Oop. I'm thinking to start this because it sounds really up my street. So there's two stories in one, and I quite like that. Yes. Also available. Or there's some other ones available. So if I get into this, I might buy the other ones because this is really interesting. 2 ghostly mediated books in one. Love You to Death and High Stakes by Meg Cabot. I'm not sure. I don't know. But this is probably right up my street because the other one's taking a lot to get going. It really is. Then what other book? So what have you been doing then, Sue? God, my hair and my skin. Ugh. So, what have you been doing? You've been buying some books. What sort of books you're into? What sort of genres? Because mine's always supernatural. I like the werewolves and vampires and fairies and ogres. You having any lunch now? Oh, I've had mine. I had spaghetti. Something quick and simple. My son had steak pie. And my partner had spaghetti as well. I've just been doing a lot of housework and, lessons and that. It's a bit quiet here. Have a look round. My partner's gone outside to do the grass and cutting again. Anyway, I'll show you this book. Sipping Crusty Roll. So this is the book that I'm not really got into just yet because it's a slow one. Blood and Ice by Robert Pacelio. I'm not sure if I like it as such. I don't know yet. I'm just going to show you what my son's been doing for his art lesson today. So let's see if I can turn you around. Can I turn you around? Yes, I can. Ooh. He's been doing some mixed media and decoupage on a big canvas. It's just drying now. And he's done them as well. That was his art project to do today. He's done quite well. Did the background a couple months ago, and then we're just finishing it off today. I think he's done a really bang up job there. He's really done well. God, it's hot here. So that was the other. That's to go in his bedroom. He picked the colours himself and painted it all by himself. And I'm quite impressed. So I got it. I got my my dummy in here now, and my jewellery. Cause I took it out to the kitchen because it was in the way. Oh, I've got 2 people watching. Hello. Let's take you back through. Here we go. Oh, yes, that's my fag. So, who else is there? So, I've got 2 people watching. So, I know there's Sue. And who else is there? What else you all been up to? I can't see any messages. If I do it that way. No, operation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay. Stupid thing. Which is like a thing at the sidebar, then you can always see the messages. I've been buying books. 7 Crusty Rolls. Nobody else. Oh look, there's other people. No, there's 2 people there watching, so that's you and somebody else. So. Also, what books have you got then, Sue? Oh, I'm tired. Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm tired. What happens when you got a really crappy, horrible bed? Rubbish. One day, I'm going to come on here and you're going to be shocked. I'm going to do my hair and put some makeup on. Try and look for itchy ones. Well, Sherilyn Kenyon, that's one of my favourite authors. Absolutely favourite. PC Cast, brilliant authors. Those are like witchy ones. Yeah, but PC Cast, you should really try them. Oh, what's it called? Let's have a look. Because I've got loads down here. Right. I'm getting down on the floor. Right. I've got that much rubbish around here. So, what we got? We got Evermore by Alison Noel. Those, I haven't even started reading them ones. We got Fallen in Love by Lauren Kate. Those are witchy ones. Torment by Lauren Kate. Those are witchy ones. We got Night World, Dark Angel, The Chosen. Oh, there it is. House of Night. There we go. House of Night. Awakened by PC Cast and Christian Cast. That's mother and daughter, and they've written the books together. Those are brilliant. We've got Rachel Kane. Up there. And there's the Morganville. Let's have a look. In closer look. Right. The Morganville Vampire books. On Amazon, they've actually turned it into, well, they've turned it into a series, and I've only watched the one because I can't wait to watch the other ones. I've got loads more books in the loft as well. So what else we got here? We got The Short Second Life of Brie Tenner, Stephanie Meyer. I've already read that one. I think I did, yeah. I've got The Vampire Diaries. Where else? Oh, I haven't read that one yet. The Book of Tomorrow. I love my witchy books. Oh yeah, 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, that's got to be done. Oh, it's just there. P.S. I love you. I love the film. Makes me cry. Oh, there's my favourite. Sherilyn Kenyon. That's how you spell it. So I love these books. I love my books. Yes, I got that signed. I've got another one. What else is there? I've got loads, but they're more like hidden away. What's that one? Deadly Desire by Kerry Arthur. Kerry Arthur, I don't know. Kate Beckett McAllister. That's supposed to be like funny witches. We've got The Last Werewolf by Glenn Duncan. A Girl's Guide to Vampires by Katie McAllister. I think they're really quite funny ones, they are. I'll just buy mine off eBay, to be honest, because they're really quite cheap. And I brought some for 79p. Free postage. I mean, nothing better than free postage. So paying money to go in the petrol in the car, isn't there? Oh, it's moving. Ow. So that's some of my book collection, because I love reading, like I said. What genres? But anyway, what time is it? Oh, I'm going to have to go and get my stuff together. Do some home learning in the car. What am I doing today? I've done art. I've done a bit of maths. A bit of creative writing. Because I've got my son to do a letter for a pen friend. Because there's a bit of social thing into it. So you've got to do a little bit of social thing. Because nowadays, this century, no one's actually sociable now in face-to-face thing. Because, you know, in reality, this century, everything's changed now. It's all through social media and stuff like that. So that's the social side of it now for everybody. So, we're going to do like a pen friend thing, so that'll be fun for him. So he'll be able to receive something through the post with his name on. And, yeah, make a friend. It should be good for him. So, what should I do? Yes, well, anyway, I've got to get ready. And it'd be lovely speaking to you, Sue. And, as I said, have a look on eBay. There's some cheap ones on there. If you're on Facebook, add me. And I'll show you some links on there for you. Because there's some really cheap ones. So I've actually seen some for like 25p. 25p. I might buy the second-hand ones off there, and they're just as good as the brand new ones. And that's how I got most of mine from, anyway. Have you added me on Facebook? Well, inbox me, and I'll let you know where I get my crafty bargains from, and my bargains from my books. Anyway, I'm going to catch you later soon. I'm going to go and get ready to go and pick my other two up from school. Catch you later. Crafty hugs and crafty pouts. Mwah. How do I finish this? Oh yeah, a little bit at the top. Crafty pouts.